My journey goes all the way back to the late 1990s when I was in private equity at RMB, and this young dynamic entrepreneur called Michael Pfaff came to pitch his contract manufacturing business. And fortunately we liked the business, we liked Michael, so we invested. And on top of that, Michael and I became really good friends. And as our friendship grew, we started to understand we had really good complementary skills. And maybe one day we'd make a good team. So in the mid-2000s, after Michael successfully sold his contract manufacturing business, and he was about to embark on a new journey, we decided to go into partnership. And at the time I was still working in RMB, so I put money in with Michael. Michael started the business and ran it. And the idea was that I would join Michael once I finished at RMB. Michael never believed that I would do this and always said if I ever did it, he'd eat his purple hat. We are still waiting for Michael to eat his purple hat. I've now been with him for, I guess, 15, 16 years. Anyway, once I joined Michael, we quickly realized that with our complementary skills, there were different roles for us to play. And it turned out that the ideal combination was for Michael to be a full-time executive and for me to play a non-executive and funding role. And it's been a very successful, happy partnership.
So my journey with CAVI goes back pre-2007 when negotiations had started, and we were actually the second acquisition of CAVI Brands, if you remember back then. And I was quite apprehensive in those days. I was running the business. I'd worked for the owner at the time for 13 years. She was all I knew, and I was quite nervous about who these CAVI Brands guys and what are they going to do with our brand and what are they going to take, where they're going to take our business. But I have to say that I made that decision to trust it, and I stayed on, and I became CEO, and I became a partner, and the rest is history. We've just gone from strength to strength. We've been expansive and more dynamic through the CAVI partnership over the years, which has been exciting. So when I look back now, the irony is our alignment in our values and our alignment in our vision has just come together really wonderfully. It's all about the people, of course, and I think what I love a lot about CAVI, and it's very true to Dermalogica's philosophy too, is that they're big about empowering women in business. And they're very supportive of women in leadership positions, and that talks to who we are. So yeah, it's been a great partnership, and when partnerships work, they're magical. So very blessed to be part of CAVI Brands.
I still have a clear recollection of the dinner we had in Sandton City to celebrate our investment in this dynamic young lady.
Absolutely. Thanks, Mike.